Hello, friends. Okay, so wait for a few people to come on and we'll get started. I'm going to go ahead and write my shopping link right here in the comments. And this is where you can find all of the makeup I'm going to be using. I had to get ready for the day, so I thought I'd just get ready with you guys. Plus, I saw some of my favorite eyeshadows restocked, so I was like, heck yes, we're using those. They're like some of my absolute favorite colors. I'm so glad they restocked while they're on sale in the April special, by the way. All right, so I always make sure to shake up my bottle really well. Squeeze the topper to get that liquid back into the bottle and then shake, shake, shake. And that's gonna really, I shook it up for a while before I got on here. It's going to really help with getting the makeup to look really, really flawless and more full coverage as opposed to kind of like a lighter coverage if you were not shaking it up very well. So we're going to use this all over. Dot this around using the powder concealer brush. You can also do this with the Kabuki brush, which is in stock. And then I'm just going to kind of apply this all over. And this is the shade Lace in the Liquid Touch foundation. And like I said, we're just going to apply this all over. And I'm going to go for more of like a medium coverage today. So we're just going to go in with like one base layer and then we'll like fine tune it. But if you need to be color matched, if you're not sure what foundation color you are, just comment color match in the comments. And I would be so happy to help give you a full recommendation. But what is everybody up to today? We have a birthday party and then Ryan really loves UFC, so there's some fight that he really wants to watch tonight, so I think that's what we're gonna do. Watch the fight, and then that's it. So nice, easy Saturday. Does the brush come back? I think it's coming back soon. If you want to be alerted for restocks, make sure to text, I'm going to write it here, Rhea Hope to the phone number 25456. Now that's a phone number, so you're going to go like you're like sending out a text message like, Mom, I'm on my way. But you will text Rhea Hope, all one word. Yes, that fight, exactly. So it should be fun. I'm excited, but yeah, so first we have a birthday party we're going to a birthday party. And then we'll come home and do that. So we went to dinner last night, and there's this like golf bar here in San Diego. It's so cool. It's not really like a bar. It's more like I don't even know how to describe it because kids are allowed there, but it's really, really cool. It's kind of like Topgolf, but like virtual and indoors. It's really nice. So we did that yesterday. We were up way past my bedtime, so I'm a little tired today, but Ryan let me sleep in. Praise the Lord. All right, so now I'm just smoothing out this coverage using my blending bud. I cannot recommend this blending bud enough. I tell you guys all the time how amazing this is for getting the smooth coverage that everyone craves with your foundation. So if you have large pores, fine lines and creases, the blending buds are literally a must have. So thank you. Praying for you, Tammy. Hope you feel better. So now we're going to go in with concealer. So now I'm going to go in with the Skin Solution Concealer in the shade Organza. I rave about this concealer all the time because it has caffeine infused in it, similar to the eye cream that we talked about yesterday. If you missed out, yesterday I did my skincare routine, and we talked all about what skincare is best for what order to put it in. We talked all about skincare, so make sure to catch that live on the replay. That's here on my Facebook. So if you search Rhea Hope here on Facebook, you'll see it there. And then now we're going to apply this on our under eye. I like to do a triangle shape on my under eye because I have more heavy set under eyes. So this really brings up the that area. However, if you have a lot of fine lines and wrinkles on your under eyes, how you'll want to apply it is you'll do a little line here and a little dot here and then blend. It will help to limit the amount of product that's going on your actual under eye, but you'll still get the benefits of the incredible coverage. My hands are healing good. I still have like the little healing sticker thing on them. I get to take that off today, so I'm excited to do that. Awesome. Hi, guys. Thanks for being here. Okay, so that was the full coverage. Already looking incredible. Thank you about the comment on my shirt. I meant to say I'm going to actually be going live right after this makeup tutorial to do a try on with Pink Fox, which you guys are familiar with her boutique. She has some really, really cute pieces. So I'm excited to go live with that. So we'll be doing that after. I'm going to use some BB cream as my under eye concealer. Oh, that's nice. That's a good coverage. It's not going to be a fuller coverage, so if you don't really have any dark circles, I think that's a really great option. All right, so now I'm going to take my blending bud, I'm going to take my setting powder, and I'm just going to press this into the setting powder and apply this wherever I get really oily, wherever I get really shiny, or wherever I feel like I see that like the makeup's coming off or fading throughout the day, or if you have to wear a mask, this is a really good product for preventing that. Or if you live somewhere where it's really humid, with summertime, the humidity is coming, ladies, so make sure you have your setting powder locked and loaded. So this is a really good one if you have more oily skin. If you have more dry skin, I would recommend the Prime to Set powder, which has a more water releasing technology in it. It's gonna be a little bit more hydrating. So I would recommend that one if you have more dry skin. Will you be getting color in my hands? I don't know. I couldn't decide in the moment if I wanted to keep them black and gray or if I wanted to add color. So I'm going to see how they heal and then decide from there. So I don't know yet. We'll see. Yay, color match. Awesome. Which, if you're new here, 1, hashtag newbie in the comments so I can welcome you. 2, thank you for being here and watching. And 3, if you need any recommendations on products, skincare, whatever, just comment color match in the comments and I would be so happy to help give you a full recommendation on what products are best for you. All right, so now for pressed powder, we're going to go in with the shade Taffeta All Over. And I love applying it on this big giant kabuki brush. So this is going to be the most amazing product for getting that really nice full coverage makeup look, but also setting. So again, if you are struggling with your makeup staying in place or just overall looking really soft on your complexion, make sure you're using a pressed powder over top. I know sometimes people are like, you're using 2 foundations? Like, isn't that a lot? It's not a lot because our pressed powder is actually infused with shea butter and vitamin E. So it's giving your skin so much silky hydration and it's also setting your makeup. So it's adding this layer over top that when our natural oils and the elements of our world are pushing against our foundation, making us look shiny, oily, greasy, this is going to be absorbed into that and give you almost like a glowy look if it pushes through enough. If not, you're going to look flawless all day long. Does a pressed powder work as a setting spray as well? So yes and no. It adds coverage and also sets the makeup. However, I would recommend to use a setting spray afterwards because that is going to add hydration into the powders, which helps them to expand and helps them to look super soft and natural on your skin. So if you're putting on your makeup routine and you're like, gosh, it just doesn't look soft, setting spray. Also, rose water is a good one too. Thank you guys. Thanks for being here. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Vicky. Thank you so much. All right, now for contouring, I'm going to do the same thing, a pressed powder. We're going to use the shade Chenille, but you can also use the shade Alari, which is in stock. And again, if you need to be color matched for anything, just comment color match in the comments and I can private message you. So I'm going to, for contouring / bronzing, here is the trick. You're going to take the tapered blusher brush. This is a must-have tool. Tapered blusher brush. You're going to tap into the product, swirl into the mirror to separate that product onto your brush. You're going to start from the top of the ear and you're going to work down towards the corner of your mouth. So again, go horizontally. I always get that confused. Horizontally and swish. Once you begin to see that line form, stop. And then swirl very light-handedly. I want it to feel like you're tickling your face rather than pushing on your face, okay? So if you feel too much pressure of the brush, you're pushing too hard, it's gonna look too dark. So very light hand, and you're just gonna swirl over that, and then you're gonna give yourself a wonderful contour / bronze look. Watch how it changes this overall makeup look after I do my forehead. So we're gonna stick to the hairline. So begin there. And then we're going to swirl a little bit lower. I'm avoiding the center of my forehead on purpose. So the center of our face is going to pop forward, like this way. Wherever you put a contour or recede. So again, ear down. I'm going to stop about where I put my contour, just around my jawline. Same thing over here. And then if you ever feel like a disconnect, like your chest is looking darker than your face, you can always take your bronzer and kind of smooth that out, that transition, to make it look like it flows very nicely. And then for your nose, just squeeze your brush and run it down the sides of your nose. And this is going to add that warmth back to your skin that you otherwise lose when you use foundation. Even if you're not into that whole like full coverage makeup look, it still will give the illusion of a more cohesive look to your skin. Hi guys, welcome. So again, if you need to be color matched, if you need any help picking out your products, just comment color match in the comments. All right, so now for blush, I'm gonna use the shade Sisterly because it's my hands down favorite. I love this color because it has a very slight sheen to it. See how it has that iridescent shine without being glittery, without being like anything crazy, but it gives the illusion of a glowy, dewy makeup look without giving you that oily, you know, mess you have to work with. So I'm taking it on the setting powder brush. Very great brush for blush. Ooh, I can't believe I said that right the first time. Very great brush for blush. And we're using the shade Sisterly. And this is actually on sale in the April special, so make sure to check that out. And you're gonna smile, and you're just gonna pop this on the apple of your cheek working up to the hairline, and look at how it just illuminates our skin. Isn't that so pretty? Isn't that gorgeous? I feel like this is the one product that's like the oomph to your makeup, you know? So love this brush. Again, this is called the setting powder brush. You can actually use it with your setting powder. It's what it's technically for. But I mean, the tapered blusher brush is technically for blush, so we're not really following many rules here. So I love this brush for blush because it applies it very like softly, very evenly and spread out versus like a chunk of blush here and then you're like, oh gosh, have to blend this all out. So this applies very like, if that makes any sense whatsoever. You're like, she's crazy. I don't know what she's talking about. Thank you. So do you do foundation and concealer? Correct. I do foundation concealer. So this is how I think of it when I think of makeup. We're going to take the analogy of painting a wall. This is my favorite analogy when it comes to makeup, which is so bizarre. So when you have a bare wall, what's the first thing you do? You prep the wall with putty. That is your eye cream. That's your eye cream. That's your toner. You're prepping your wall. Once you've prepped your wall, you let it dry, right? Because you can't just like paint over putty or else it's going to be looking like a mess. So you prep your skin with your eye cream, Uology eye cream, amazing. Toner, rose water, incredible. Then you're going to let it settle for a few minutes. Then you're going to set your skin. Just like you prime your wall before you paint it, you prime your skin. So you're going to use the mattifying face primer or the hydrating face primer. I do a little routine of setting spray, primer, setting spray on myself. I love that routine for my skin. Then after you do that, then you paint the wall. The paint is your foundation. After you paint the wall and it dries, then you're going to see where you need to touch up, right? That's the concealer. So that's the routine that you're going to do for your makeup, and that is the best for preventing your makeup from looking cakey or from looking like too much, if that makes any sense. All right, so now we're going to add some highlight, some glow. I'm going to do the Touch of the Mode Luminizer in the shade Pearly, and we're going to pop this on the highest parts of the cheekbones, bridge and tip of the nose, and then Cupid's bow. And this is going to give us that really pretty glowy finish. Isn't that pretty? Ooh, I love it. Chenille is what I use for contouring, yes. I like that for myself, but if that's too much for you, too dark, you can do the shade Alari, which is a little bit different of an undertone. So if you have oily skin, I would recommend a setting powder and a pressed powder, but if you have more normal skin, I would try just the pressed powder and see how it goes. You're so welcome, guys. I hope that helps. Okay, so now for brows. I'm going to do the brow pencil in medium. I always comb through any eyeshadow that may have fallen or any foundation in my eyebrows. And now I'm going to go in with the brow pencil in medium. I'm going to follow the tear duct straight up and kind of cap off the brow. So this is like where we're going to stop. Once I have my little line there, then I'm going to go from the top corner all the way to the arch corner. And then same thing down here. So we're essentially outlining. And then once we have the basic outline, then I'll start to color it in. And this is really going to open up your eyes. It's really going to frame your face. And it does a lot for your complexion, meaning that it's going to really just like give you an overall finished look. So even if you're not into doing your eyebrows, or even if you want to do them very subtly, you totally can. I did my mom's makeup this a couple days ago, and I show you guys how to do your eyebrows very soft and subtle. So if you want to check that out, you can, which again, that's saved on my Rhea Hope page. Does Alari have reddish undertones? No, it has more, kind of more pink undertones, but very subtly. All right, so same thing here. But again, you could actually make any of those darker colors work with the pressed powder because it actually blends really, really easily. All right. So same thing over here. And I see some people commenting on my shirt. I'm actually going to be going live right after this tutorial with a try-on with Pink Fox Boutique. She's one of my favorites, and she has, that's where I have one of my curated collections, meaning I picked out all the pieces. So if you want to check that out, make sure to stick around here on Facebook. You can use the code RHEA20 to save on my top. I'm wearing the size medium in it, and it's so cute. I can't wait to show you guys the other stuff too. All right. So comb through, just like that. A little more natural looking brows today. And then I'm going to do my eyeliner in the shade Perfect on my waterlines. I love this eyeliner because it actually stays put. It doesn't build up or run or anything like that. Okay, same thing over here. I was actually just talking about this eyeliner with my mother-in-law last night. She was telling me that she is so tired of trying all of these products that run, and she's constantly having to go like this with her eyeliner. I'm like, you need to get this. It's so good. $15. I'm like trying to remember a mental note. I'm going to see her today to give it to her. Okay, so now for eyes. I'm so excited. My favorite colors are back in stock of the eyeshadows. And to be honest, I didn't know if they would be back in stock in time for you guys to get them on sale. So I'm so glad that they are. So glad. They're so pretty. They are, this one color that we're going to use is like the most high-end color I think I've ever used on my eyes. It is so pretty. I always get so many compliments on my eye look when I'm doing it this way. So I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like. I have the loose powder foundation. How is that different from the pressed powder? So loose powder is going to provide a little bit different of a coverage. Loose powder is more of a foundation rather than a setting product. I personally wouldn't use a loose powder to set my makeup. I would actually use a pressed powder on top of a loose powder, to be quite honest. What can I do? I live in Portugal. If you know someone in the States or in Canada or in the UK that would ship to you, that's the only way. If we don't ship to your country, that's kind of a loophole that you can do to get the products, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll be literally in every country soon. We're in so many countries already. So yeah, the name of the eyeliner is the Precision eyeliner in the shade Perfect. And it's going to be under eyes right here, Nicole. If you go to RheaHopeBeauty.com, that's where you can find all of the makeup I'm using. All the makeup, the skincare, the tools, everything is all available here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. Yes, loose powder is good for mature skin, but it's also if you're more of a light coverage fan, that's a good one. All right, so who's ready for this makeup look? All right, so the first eyeshadow color we're going to use that is back in stock, finally, is the shade Astute. This is one of my absolute top 3 favorite colors of eyeshadow because 1, it looks good on everyone. I'm going to apply it on my fluffy crease brush. 2, it is hands down the best all over color. It's incredible for the crease. I'm just telling you, it's a must-have color. Must-have color. It's a soft, neutral. It's so good. It's perfect for smoky eyes, for soft and subtle eyes, for by itself. I'm telling you, this is the color to get. And again, you can get it on sale in the April special. You get to choose any one color. I don't know. It's going to be a hard toss-up between what color, between these 3 that I'm going to use, but this one is definitely one of the ones that I would probably reach for. What else was I gonna say? Oh, the other part that I love about this color is it looks good on every eye color. If you have green eyes, blue eyes, purple eyes, it doesn't matter. This color looks amazing on all eye colors. So we're gonna blend this out. So I'm applying it literally all over my eye. So all over the lid, all over the crease, all over the brow bone. I am delighted. I love this color, you guys. And it's actually been out of stock for quite a while, so I am like tickled pink that it's back in stock. I have a makeup bundle and a skincare bundle from Unique, and I'm obsessed. Oh, I'm so glad, Whitney. If you need anything, just let me know. I'm here to help you, girl. All right, so we're going to apply this all over. Oh, nice. You wore this on your eyes too. It looks so pretty, you guys. Oh, I love it. And then talking about brushes, this is another must-have brush. It blends your eyeshadow out incredibly well. Again, this is the shade Astute on top of the Fluffy Crease Brush. So we're done with that color. Now I'm going to take the shade Nonsensical, which just restocked. And this is going to be more of a darker, kind of mauvier brown. And this is another one of those ones that I think is a must-have. It's the perfect one if you are wanting to create a little bit more depth in your eye look. It's also really gorgeous all over by itself. It's one of those colors that you can achieve a smoky eye without looking like you got knocked in the eye because it's not like a black and there's no harsh tones in this color is what I'm getting at. Very, very pretty, and it's again called Nonsensical. And we're gonna apply that just in this outside corner, just like so, on both sides. And again, Fluffy Crease Brush. So good. I want to try the exfoliating mask, but it's not in my budget right now, but that's on my wish list. Oh, that's a good one to have on your wish list. I use the exfoliating face mask 2 to 3 times a week. And if you're ever feeling like your makeup's looking cakey or dry or just like flaky, and you have tried everything in the book, cannot tell you how important it is to make sure you're exfoliating your skin a couple times a week. All right, I'm going to switch up brushes and grab a liner side and then drag underneath the lower lash line. That is a really good question. I actually don't know that answer if it comes with the case or not. But I'm going to show you guys my case right here. I have this case from Unique. It's called the Refillable Palette, and it's my favorite because it holds 25 eyeshadows, and I think it's a better deal. It comes empty, of course, but it looks like this. So it's a big palette, and it holds all your eyeshadows, and it has a mirror, and then it's magnetized, so you can like pick up your colors and move them around and stuff like that. So I personally would grab this so you have something to put all your eyeshadows in. You know what I mean? Is what I personally would do. All right, so we're going to just make sure all this looks really soft and blended before we go with the star of the show. And like I said, this is like my favorite eye look to do. I'm going to take this side right here, Deluxe brush, and we're going to spritz it on our setting spray. I'm so excited. And now I'm going to take my favorite color, hands down, in this whole eyeshadows right here. It does come with a single. Okay, good. It's called Covetous. And we're going to take the Deluxe brush on this, and I'm going to press this on to the eyelid. And I'm going to work this all over. Now, this color is so pretty because it has gold champagne hues in it. It's not so, like, over intense, but it just makes everybody's eye look incredible. Again, green eyes, blue eyes, brown eyes. This is the eye look for you. So again, it was Astute, Nonsensical, and Covetous are the colors that we've used. And I'm working from the inside corner out, and then I'm kind of just like fading it through, like not taking it all the way through. Is that not so pretty? Isn't that stunning? And it really draws the attention to your eyes. So again, Covetous is this color that we're using. Cannot recommend it enough. It is so dang pretty. So easy to apply. Looks good on any eye color, any age. I've done this exact look on my mom, and she looks stunning. And fun fact, when I did wedding makeup, this was one of my favorite colors to use on brides. Fun fact of the day. Can you put what you used today? Yes, absolutely. I will upload my makeup look in the looks tab, which if you're unfamiliar with that, it's a really cool feature that Unique has. I'm going to put the link to it right here. If you go to my website, RheaHopeBeauty.com, and click on looks and then type in Rhea Hope, all one word, that's another way you can find it, or you can click on that right there. And I actually upload my makeup looks there with the finished selfie, the link to the tutorial, and the full product list. So super easy way to shop. You can literally just add to cart. But you can also message me too if you need any help. All right, so that is pretty much all done. I'm going to take one more eyeshadow brush, which is called the crease brush, and I'm going to take the shade Optimistic, which is my favorite inner corner shade. It's a very pretty highlight. You can actually use this for highlighting your whole face as well, but it's just a really gorgeous iridescent shade that really opens up the eye look. And I'm just going to work in circular motions just here on the inner corners, just like that. And that's it. All right, so recapping, we did Astute all over, we did Nonsensical in the outside corner, we did Covetous on the lid, and Optimistic on the inner corners is what we did for that. All right, and then I always take an empty brush, sweep away any eyeshadow that may have fallen, and then I take my blending bud, and I'll bounce this off underneath my eye, and this will pick up any eyeshadow that may have fallen and also kind of clean up the outside corner right there. All right. Now we're ready to set our makeup and do our lips, which I totally forgot to get out. I'm just gonna go with my tried and true lip look. All right, I'm gonna set my makeup, which is so important to make sure you're doing because this is gonna add moisture into your foundations, which helps them to expand and look so much more natural on your skin. Excuse me. So again, if you ever feel like your makeup's been looking like really, I don't know, just not settling right, this is a must-have little product for you to be able to do. And again, this is what you're going to use before and after your primer to make your skin look super, super soft. All right. And then we're going to go in with the Lash Primer first. Oh my gosh, I love the Le Duo. This week, I'll try to do a couple hair tutorials too. I know I've been slacking on that lately. Okay, so Lash Primer on. And that is going to be my favorite for getting your lashes to really grow. Looks good and smells amazing. Yes, oh my gosh, the new lip glosses are incredible. I'm like shocked about the formula. And I love that they have hydrating ingredients in it too. All right, so now I'm going in with the Twisted Mascara, which again, if you didn't know, the April special comes with any blush, any eyeshadow, any mascara, and any lip gloss. So it's a really great little bundle, especially if you're wanting to try this makeup brand, but you don't want to invest too much. I get that. That is the best bundle to grab because you get a collection of really incredible products right out the gate, and it will give you a really good taste at how incredible the makeup is. So highly recommend that. And then if you are picking out a mascara, I cannot recommend this one enough. It's called the Twisted Mascara. Has a really intentional little brush, so it gives you really good length and separation so you don't ever have that like super clumpy look. And then the really cool part, the name of the eyeliner is the Precision Eyeliner in the shade Perfect. It's going to be under eyes and it's only $15. So another really cool part about this mascara, it has this teeny tiny little wand on top, and it's perfect for reaching those hard to get eyelashes and fine tuning the makeup look or eye look. You can also use the smaller wand first and then the bigger wand if you do have smaller eyelashes to get them for the length. So then the bigger wand kind of grabs on them easier. I do that routine with my mom because she has a little bit smaller eyelashes than I do, or shorter eyelashes. So if you want to see that routine again, you can watch that replay of my mom on my page. The other and the best part, I don't know if I mentioned this already, is the argan oil, keratin, and biotin that's infused in this. So good. All right, so now you can either choose that mascara or you can choose the 4D. The 4D is actually what got Unique famous because there's fibers infused in it, so it's giving you crazy good length and volume. I love pairing the two together for like a super dramatic eye look. Isn't that pretty? It's top quality. It totally does. That's another thing that I love about this product is how long it actually lasts. Like I forget who I was talking to the other day. Gosh, what was her name? I'm spacing on who it was, but she was like, so am I going to have to like rebuy all this in like a couple weeks? And I was like, oh my God, you're not going to have to rebuy any of this for like a year. So the makeup look, the minimal that you will need to buy something is like 3 months, 3 or 4 months. I feel like that's the eyebrow pencil is probably the only product that goes the fastest. All of the rest lasts up to almost a year, depending on use, of course, but really lasts a long time. The bundle is going to be right here, Beth. RheaHopeBeauty.com. Click shop now, and then you will click on April special. That's where you're going to see it. All right, so now for lip liner, I'm going to go in with the shade Punchy and line my lips. Okay, and then it's a really pretty, just like very light pink. But I like the lip liners because it actually like keeps your lipstick in a place and keeps it from bleeding. And then now I'm going to go in with the shade Easy Street. This is like my favorite lipstick. It's the perfect nude. And I'll apply this all over. We'll blend it out. Oh, thank you. Want the bundle? How long can you get it? Just April. Yes. And now I'm going to top it with my lip gloss in the shade Luxe. Oh, Ryan. Yeah. Clover's out front, babe. Oh, no way. On the porch. She's wanting to come in the house. Jeez. You alright? Yeah, she looks scared.
Have you seen the black iPad?
I thought I was on the couch. All right, so that was the makeup look, you guys. And that's so pretty. Oh, I love this lip combination, which again was lip liner in Punchy, lipstick in Easy Street, lip gloss in Luxe. So that is the makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I love this lipstick. Oh gosh, it's so pretty. So make sure to tune back in here. I will be live in about 10 minutes to do a try on with Pink Fox Boutique. I'm so excited. So I will see you guys in a little bit. Make sure to comment color match in the comments if you guys need any help picking out your products. Make sure if you want this bundle, which again is any blush, mascara, lip gloss, and eyeshadow on sale under April special. Shop here, RheaHopeBeauty.com. All right, bye guys.